Haley, will you read the Gettysburg Address for me?
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war testing whether that nation or a nation so conceived, so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that work. We have come dedicated a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, and we cannot hollow this ground. The brave men living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The word will little note, no longer remember what we say here, but I can never forget what we did here. It is for us the living, rather, to be here dedicated to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these on and dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last one measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Touching, isn't it? Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, we got to get to the theater. To get in that top zipper pocket, your Dramamine should be in there. Alright, Bubs, you want to give him a little something?
I'm tired.
Well, yeah, we have 4 buses. Where are we going?
Gettysburg.
Yay, we can finally tell them. We're going to go hop on some coach buses and ride 5 hours or so, huh? Ish. We got to go inside. We got to get signed in. We'll go from there. Hey.
Yeah.
You see what they put right there for you?
I got my
Can I tell you something?
backpacks up there?
Possibly. I don't know if yours would fit unless you take your stuff out of it.
Sure.
You want to take your stuff out? I'll see if I can fit it up there.
Yeah.
Mine ain't gonna fit. But I'm warning you. I'm warning you of one thing. I will be on the window side on the way home. Because that's where I like to sit.
Nice and juicy. Gross.
You're gross. So we just finished breakfast at...
We're going to the Jenny Wade.
Yeah, we just finished breakfast at General Pickett's. Then we're going to Jenny Wade. Then where?
The cemetery tour.
Then
the Gettysburg Heritage Center is where we're going to eat lunch. And then we're going to go to the battlefield tour, Gettysburg Visitor Center, Phil
Cyclorama, which is awesome.
and then the Shriver House, and then dinner at the church.
Yep, and then dinner back here, and then on the road home. Gonna be a busy day, but a fun day. And I'm trying to catch a Lucy while I'm at it. I know, I'm a nerd. Careful there. All right, you guys. My name is George. I'll be
photos last included. We just asked no video and no audio.
Absolutely, go ahead. They're done. You can hold it. Go ahead.
You better watch out or else.
Ready? Statue? What statue? This one first? What about that one? What about that one? What about that one? You like that one better? Okay. Okay. Say easy there, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
These black ones were steel. They're like cast iron. The green ones, blue/green, are actually brass, and that's their oxidation. Pretty cool, huh?
I think there's a bird in there. There's a bird.
You just put your camera in my face. That's pretty cool.
Statue of Elizabeth Thorne. Ladies, what can you tell me about Elizabeth Thorne? Is pregnant. No, I want you to imagine this scenario. Here it is, July of 1863. Your husband and you are the caretakers of the cemetery. However,
Sad but cool, huh?
artillery. You'll see different states. You'll see different Pearson Ridge part of town out near the first day's battle. He was an older gentleman. I just checked this. I had not named it. That's David Will's house on the square. David Will's house is where Lincoln stayed tonight when he came to
Sparrows in the park.
How'd that go again? Alright.
Let's go, boys.
100,000 are dead, and the Civil War is barely half over.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, out and to the left. Here you go.
So this is my best.
You can hold it. Here, you hold it and talk. Just don't cover the microphone.
Where's the microphone?
Top side. Go ahead.
Introduce yourself.
Hi. My name's Maylin.
And she's my bestie.
Yeah.
So, where are we going?
We're at Gettysburg.
Yeah. I almost got hit with the door.
Yeah. You want to be careful.
That's cool. Preservation. Absolutely, I will send you all kinds of pictures.
Thank you. You're blue and one side's red.
Huh. I'll check it out the way the bullets lodged in the wood.
Yeah.
And that's a rifle flintlock.
These are
Different balls, and that's pretty cool. Do you see the bullet, Haley?
I don't want to.
You like this? Yeah, that's interesting. They show him like with a stick in his mouth.
His leg is chopped off.
Well, yeah, it's amputated. There's his boot with it too.
This is so cool.
Look how wide his eyes are.
Yeah, right.
And then the doctor's just like,
Well, yeah.
wait, we're allowed to go in there?
Yeah, we're allowed.
Come on, Bean.
Why? Can you hold these right here?
At this thing right here, it's 3D. Is it?
Jeep Rubicon in the wild. Hey. A gladiator in the wild. I want one of those. So cool. No, that's a gladiator. That's one of the new Jeep trucks. Okay, we are off. We are off to go tour battlefields.
Sorry. Guys, not only do we have bullet damage to some of the houses, we've got cannon shells stuck in the wall. Look up here at that third floor window.
Oh, wow.
On this cream colored house to your right.
See it?
And just to the left of the window, the one on the brick side, you got a black thing sticking out of the wall. That is a cannon shell stuck in the wall, guys. We got about 9 homes with cannon shells stuck in the wall. We got about 11 with bullet damage. Carrie Sheeds lived here, guys. She was a 16-year-old young lady. And she stayed and helped out with the wounded soldiers after the battle and wrote a detailed account of it in her diary. And I think they publish it in book form now. And guys, she had 4 brothers that lived with her here. 2 miles out along that Chambersburg Pike is where the battle started. Well, guys, the Union cavalry started the battle, and they're taking on infantry. Well, guys, the cavalry, they fall back to the war area. All they were doing was buying time for the infantry to get here. And that infantry arrived about 10 o'clock in the morning under General Reynolds, the guy we saw on the horse statue. Now, guys, the reason his horse statue is over there and where he died is over here at the edge of the woods. If you actually met the cavalry commander out there and said, "Can you hold the Confederates back because the infantry's coming?" So when General Buford said, "I think I can," and Reynolds rode up here and he saw the infantry coming from the seminary building, and he got caught up in the action, led him into battle, and he gets shot and killed. And then Doubleday takes command, and guys, Doubleday does a good job. He's going to organize the Union troops represented by the Monuments 10s, and they're going to stop the Confederates from coming on any further. So guys, the Confederates fall back about a mile to the next ridge line, and the morning fight is over. And it's looking pretty good for the Union Army. But guys, later in the day, more Confederates get on the field. 8,000 will be coming in up there on Oak Hill. That's the far tree line beyond the pine trees. Where are they coming from? They're coming down from your capital, Harrisburg. Lee had 15,000 up there, and he told them to come back. And then guys, by later in the day, the other 7,000 are coming in back that way. Guys, if there's troops coming in back that way for the Confederates, is that a good thing for the Union line right here? they're coming in behind them. So guys, by the end of day one, Lee's got men coming in back there. They're going to stretch across to Oak Hill and all the way back here where the Confederates were pushed back in the morning. So guys, by the end of day one, Lee's got a big horseshoe-shaped line. He's got 28,000 men in it. The Union line's inside it with about 18,000. And Lee's going to attack from all sides. And he's going to push the Union Army back to the hill, Cemetery Hill and Culp's Hill. The Confederates are going to move in and control the town of Gettysburg, and day one is over. Day one is over. And who wins day one? Union or Confederate, guys? Confederates. A dissenter over there. All right, guys. This road we're getting ready to cross is another one of the 10 roads that came into Gettysburg. It's called Middle Street in town. But if you take it out to your right here, it turns into the Fairfield Road and a ridge named after the seminary behind us. Over here, guys, all kinds of Confederate cannon. They are facing their enemy. 90% of the cannons and monuments face the enemy, so it tells you a story. And if you start looking off to your left, 1 mile away over there, guys, you'll see a light blue water tower directly across from the bus. That's Cemetery Hill. We passed that water tower on the way out here. It sits in behind the house where Jenny Wade was shot and killed. So the Union Army, they grabbed that hill after day one behind us. They grab the hill behind it called Culp's Hill, and then they're going to stretch their men, their reinforcements, to the right of that water tower on day two, south along Cemetery Ridge.
We're going for a hike. We're going for a hike.
What if we got to the top and you dropped your GoPro?
Then it would be broken. I would hope that I could recover the memory card. That's a heck of a climb, huh? That was 85 feet in the air. Pretty cool for sure. I think they said it was 85.
75.
75? Even such. Whew. Talk about leg day.
Yes. Oh my God.
Behind the farm is Camp David, Maryland. That's where Camp David is. Guys, the Georgia State Memorial coming up on your right.
Ooh, that view though.
General Warren, that's his statue on the rock. He discovers the hill and defended it. He gets reinforcements up here just in the nick of time. Those reinforcements were actually going out to Sickles, but were rushed up here to stop the Confederate attacks here. More reinforcements arrived. The Confederates never take the hill.
Did you get your phone or did you get... Here, hold.
Yeah, it's just screen. I think it's just my phone case.
I think it's just your screen protector.
Okay, I need to get a new one anyways. I have new ones at home.
You got a scratch. Better than a crack. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. I have extra phones.
I'm probably going to ask you guys to tell me if our game is on.
That's fine.
back up came up for reinforcement for me.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it'd be a hell of a fall.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. How did that happen?
You know, kids are playing around.
Like it makes my stomach turn.
I mean, look. You look all around it. There's no way a kid can fall off without help. No way.
Well, unless he stood up here and was being stupid. I mean, how did he survive though? That's what I mean. There's no way.
My mom's all the way down there.
Your mom's help? Is she okay that you're up here?
Ooh. Look at all the different shots.
No, the bottom one, what's that?
What is what?
The pouch thing.
It's a gunner's pouch. It carries diffuses for their guns. Or for the cannons, I mean. See, the first one with the slider at the end, that cleans the tube. Then they dump the powder in and put a fuse in. Then they put a round in and they use the spring up there to push and pack it. And then here's all the different muzzle loaders. These are all single fire. Then you have repeaters. Haley, remember how they were talking about repeaters? That's a repeater. And then the top one is a breech load. So those load from the rear, whereas the repeater has that little lever at the bottom. It's like a lever action. Pretty cool, huh? And there's another breech load back there.
We could just follow the exit sign.
And then look at this beam. Haley, will you read the Gettysburg Address for me?
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war testing whether that nation or a nation so conceived, so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield that works. We have come dedicated a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, and we cannot hollow this ground. The brave men living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, no longer remember what we say here, but I can never forget what we did here. It is for us the living, rather, to be here dedicated to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these on and dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last moment of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Touching, isn't it? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, we got to get to the theater. We have a show in 5 minutes.
Exit sign.
There's an exit sign here, beautiful. So we have to get out of here.
On May 26th,
right, back to finding this class so we can get to the next part.
Minutes in this line.
What are you complaining about?
Let's wait here in 20 minutes for this line.
I don't know if it's going to take 20 minutes though.
Next jump, 21.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. They told us to be here 5 minutes early, so we're here 5 minutes early. Doing what we're told. Why are you triggered? You triggered? You triggered!
Is not whether to end slavery, but whether to expand slavery into new territories.
Now that we're exiting, I can fire up some video.
Gravity's doing the work today.
Alright.
Just gonna keep that leg out.
See, here's like a smaller,
Mm-hmm.
more like concealed.
Yeah, the cyclorama.
Is that Gettysburg?
Here you go. Hey, girls. Sorry.
Here's the artist, right?
I was just getting ready to point.
Okay, where?
Number 30. Remember I was pointing to the guy with the sword on his knee? That's the artist. On the bus, getting ready to head home. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and as always, we'll see you on the flip side.